Being here today at the NASCAR Research and Development Center. The National Stock Car Racing Appeals panel met here today to hear the penalties appeal from the number 2 and number 22 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series teams from Penske Racing. The panel heard from both sides. Based upon these discussions here today, the panel has unanimously decided to uphold the original penalties that were assessed by NASCAR on April 17 of this year. The National Stock Car Racing Appeals panel will issue a formal summary statement in a little while, and we'll make that statement available to you. The members of the appeals panel today were Brandon Igdowski, Paul Brooks, and Dale Penowitz. This time I'll turn it over to Roger Penske, and then we will go from there. Thank you, Roger.
Thank you, Gary. Obviously, disappointing outcome with the panel. We met with the panel for probably over 4 or 5 hours. It was a good process. I feel that we have a good case, and as we're allowed to, under the NASCAR rules in the rule book, to appeal this to the next level. And we've notified NASCAR that we will go ahead and appeal this ruling today to the next level. And based on that, I really can't make any other comments because we're under a confidentiality agreement, based on the rule book and the process. So I appreciate all the interest today from the media.
Do you have any hopes? I mean, what are your hopes that at the next level you would maybe have someone change what you got today?
I really can't make any comments. I think it's clear that we have a process, and at that point I think I'm better off to wait to see that conclude, and at that point I can make any other personal comments that I want to make about this issue.
Can you at least characterize how technical a discussion this has been?
All I can say about the process is I think it's fair and equitable, and we had the opportunity to explain our case, the situation in detail, and obviously the information that we were able to demonstrate to the panel. They determined that they would uphold the appeal, or uphold the violation. We will obviously move on to the next step, as I said.
Did you say that below you asked for Paul and Todd to be at the track this weekend, pending?
Well, under the appeal process, the individuals that were cited in the violation will be able to go to the track this weekend until the final appellate judge makes his ruling.
Can you say exactly what you're appealing, the ruling itself, the parts, the legality? What exactly are you appealing to?
As I said earlier, I really can't comment, on the appeal process, other than the fact that we understand what the panel has given us as far as their decision, and we'll take it to the next step.
Guys, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Roger. Good.
Brandon Igdowski, Paul Brooks, and Dale Penowitz.
So 3 non-con.
How was Paul Brooks is not in the
He was
rules?
added in, I think, the first week of March. He was added.
First week of March?
Dalsky, Brooks, and
Dale Penowitz. It'll be on the statement.
Dale is still promoter of Bowman Gray?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, is he Bowman Gray? Yes.
How long will it take to establish his next hearing?
I would suspect they will try to do this as quickly and efficiently as possible. To be quite honest with you, there is no set time frame as far as when that could be, but obviously this is a matter of high importance, and I'm sure that they'll try to schedule it as quickly as possible. Like I said, we'll have the statement that recaps what the penalties were. It was a long, thorough process, as you well know, for those that got here before 9 o'clock. And
Yeah, they just came in with the announcement.
we'll
Yeah.
we'll move on to the next. And that's something about this process.
Penske is going to go to the next level.
In NASCAR, you have 2 layers of appeals.
And I just got the
Okay.
audio, so I'm going to go pull it.
You have 2 layers of appeals. You have the
So they're in the final
panel,
layer.
as we saw today, and then the member can take it to the next level, which is the chief of staff.
Yep.
The member.
Yep, we'll be ready to go at 4 o'clock.
And
Okay.
so,
How long were they in there, Kerry, from 9:30 to now?
they started at 9.
At 9?
They started at 9, and really, they've been done for maybe 15 minutes.
So 2:45.
Maybe. I'm sure they
They have Chick-fil-A.
Let's hope so.
Got done at what time?
They have Chick-fil-A.
I'd say they got done probably around between 2:30, 2:45.
Carrie, can you just say what NASCAR feels about having it upheld? I mean, do you feel like that's a validation
Well,
of your
I
process?
think that we take our inspection process very seriously. We believe we do a strong and credible job with it. And we think that the competition, the level playing field of competition now in the garage, we believe is the best it's ever been. And it's, you know, as I think Robin might have talked about last week at Richmond, it's as the sanctioning body, we've got to uphold the rules and regulations that are in the rule book. And, you know, that's part of our job. And, you know, the inspection process we believe in very, very strongly, and I think the garage area does too. And
How are the